Hello, baseballers. So we are at the point where your team has been practicing, right? They've had all sorts of awesomeness happening, meaning you've created their player stats and you've created their spinners, right? So now you're ready to set your lineup. So there's different ways that you can approach this, right? You could just go 100% random, right? You could do that. Or you could start to think about sort of picking people from your team that might have better odds of hitting and sort of placing them in your lineup in a way where maybe they'll be able to hit a home run as the bases are loaded, right? Or potentially set your team up to score more runs. So you can look at either your spinners or you can look at your yellow coaches pack at all your statistics. And if you look at your coaches pack, you're going to be looking at your totals. If you look at your spinners, you may have totals on here of their percentage, right? So of their total percentage that they have gotten on base versus that they've gotten out. So if I look at my team, I might be looking here for somebody, if I use this sort of power at the top model, it's one way to sort of think about how to set a lineup. I might pick a batter with the highest on base percentage. I might want to just get someone on base at the beginning, right? So as I look at my guys, right, and I look at their totals, I might see that this guy here, Michael Saunders, might be a good person to put and up first, right? Because he has a very high likelihood of getting onto base. So what I'm going to do on my score sheet here is I'm going to, you'll see a couple of notes. One, my team name, Aaron's Epic Enterprise. Two, you're going to decide during the game, like as you get your matchup, right? You'll decide who's home and who's away. Okay, so you can do that by rock, paper, scissors, or rolling a dice or whatever. If you are the visiting team, then that means you're going to be batting first. If you're the home team, that means you're going to be batting second. So what I'm going to do here is I'm setting my lineup is I'm going to put Michael Saunders right here in this first spot. So I'm going to write Michael Saunders. Michael Saunders. So he is going to be the first person that I use my spinner, right? And then I hit. Okay. So then I'm going to look, and if I use this sort of power at the top model, I might be looking for a power hitter with some speed on bases. Well, I'm just maybe in my case going to be looking for somebody else who's a pretty strong player, right? Maybe not my strongest player yet, but I'm going to be looking for a pretty strong player. Like I might be looking over here, Jason Worth or Jose Lopez, right? Maybe Daniel Murphy. I'm going to maybe pick one of these, right? I'm going to say, all right, Mr. Daniel Murphy, I'm going to put you up second. And then I'm going to be looking for my strongest player on the team. You can do that by looking at your totals. The person with the highest percentage of getting on base would be the person you might want to choose there, right? So in my case here, I might go ahead and pick Russell Branyan. And then I'm just going to keep going and I'm going to fill in my lineup, right, in a way that makes sense to me. I'm going to fill in my lineup until I have all 9 of my players filled in here. I'm not going to get into scoring yet because that's going to be happening as we start playing the game. I will teach you brief shortly here about how to keep score, how we are going to be keeping score during our playing. But for now, today's mission is that you want to make sure that you set your lineup. All right, have some fun. Good luck.